Raidernation, it's your boy Graphk Raider, man, back with another quick video. The views expressed here are Graphk Podcast. Welcome to the Black Hole, a Raiders YouTube, y'all. Let's get straight to it, man. Earlier, we dropped our 6-pack of bold predictions on the defensive side of the ball. Let's come over to the offensive side of the ball, and let's do the same thing. Some of these are going to be very bold predictions. It is the offseason once again. I have to repeat myself. Let's just have some fun, y'all. Some of these I can really see happening, and some of them are bolder than others. Let's start with number one, man. Derek Carr finishes in the top 5 MVP votes. 4,300 passing yards, 32 TDs, 7 INTs, and a passer rating once again of over 100. He returns to 2016 form, and with the running game being top-notch with the addition of Kenyon Drake, it will open up the passing game even more, and the deep ball returns. Look, man, I know the nation is divided. DC's the guy, DC's not the guy. But one thing for certain is, in Gruden's system, DC has improved every year, and this year he takes another step forward, and he finishes in the top 5 MVP votes. What do y'all think about that, nation? Leave me some comments in the comments section. Can you see this happening? Number 2, Jacobs and Drake take the top running back duo from Hunt and Chubb over in Cleveland, and the Alabama boys both eat. Jacobs over 1K rushing, Drake over 700 yards rushing, but they both get heavily active in the passing game. We know Kenyon Drake was brought over here to become a very, very active running back in the passing game. We already know that. But for the past 2 seasons, Jacobs has said repeatedly that he wants to get more active in the passing game. This year it happens, and both of our guys form the dynamic duo that becomes the #1 running back duo in this league, and they trump Hunt and Chubb. What do y'all think about that, nation? I don't even think that's too bold. I think that is something that is very possible, man. Number 3, this is where it gets a little more bolder. Colt Miller sees his first Pro Bowl nod. Look, I know there's Laramie Tunsil, there's Ronnie Stanley, there's Jack Conklin, Taylor Lewin, Orlando Brown Jr., and then there's Colt Miller, man. I think this year is the year he takes the jump. He has improved every season, y'all. And with the recent extension that he got, he wants to prove that he's one of the top left tackles in the league. And this season, it happens. I think with Richie Incognito, if he can stay fully healthy at left guard, that is going to help Colton Miller tremendously. This year, Colton Miller becomes a Pro Bowler. What do y'all think about that, nation? Outlandish? Or is it possible? I think that's very bold, but I do think that Colt Miller takes the next step and becomes a Pro Bowler, y'all. Fuck it. Let's go there. Number 4. I want to leave this one for last. We'll come back to this one. Number 4. Foster Moreau becomes major red zone threat and is second in receiving TDs, only behind Darren Waller in 2021. Look, we have a lot of options at receiver, so Foster gets plenty of looks inside the 20 and thrives given the more opportunities. I think that Foster Moreau is going to have a hell of a year. He had a great rookie year. He was hurt last year. People were crying about Gruden going out and getting the old man Witten. We brought him in for 1 year to allow Foster Moreau to get healthy, man. I do believe that we have a top 3 tight end duo, and Foster Moreau this year becomes a serious red zone threat. And he becomes a second. That's crazy, right? Because we have a lot of great receivers and 2 great running backs that can get active in the passing game as well. But he is second in receiving TDs, only behind Darren Waller. What do y'all think about that, nation? Leave me some comments in the comments section. Number 5, Bryan Edwards and Henry Ruggs finally become 1A and 1B at receiver positions. Waller's still going to be our #1 option at tight end. We already know that. He's going to be the #1 passing game option, period, point blank. But the young duo combined for over 1,800 yards receiving, around 900 yards receiving apiece. What do you guys think about that? These guys have put on a lot of muscle. They're finally healthy. They have a full training camp at their disposal. Finally, in the sophomore year, I think it's possible that this year, Bryan Edwards and Henry Ruggs become 1A and 1B. It could be interchangeable. Bryan Edwards can be #1, 1A, or Henry Ruggs can be 1A. Either way, these guys feast this year, and they do their thing, and we finally have a true #1 and 1B, a Tim Brown, Jerry Rice kind of situation. I mean, no, they're not Jerry Rice. Let me pump the brakes on that. And they're not Tim Brown. But this is the best wide receiving core that we have since then. What do y'all think about that, Nation? I think even better than Michael Crabtree and Amari Cooper. Let's go with it. Number 6. This is very bold. Gruden becomes less predictable in the red zone. Look, we know 3 things are for certain in this life: death, taxes, and Gruden kicking field goals in the red zone. It just is what it is. More 7s this season, less 3s. Less 3 tight end sets. Mariota gets a few looks. I would love to see that. Drake at the Joker role is going to create a lot of, confusion for defenses. Zay Jones throws a TD or 2. Fuck it, why not? Let's get creative. No more just run, pass. Gruden gets creative. What do y'all think about that, Nation? Leave me some comments in the comment section with that one. Yes, we're just having fun, man. These are 6 bold predictions for the offense. Let me know what y'all think about them. Leave me some comments in the comment section. It's your boy, Graphk Raider. The views expressed here are Graphk Podcast. I love y'all, Nation. 1.